so we get there and the man said you must go there, and then left and upstairs. Oh no, so we went up 2 flights, walked all the way down this long corridor and another long corridor, and there was a woman sitting at her desk. When we finally found it open, and we said, where do I pay my traffic fine? And she said, well, definitely not here, because I think that was like the same floor as like various courts and things.
Yeah, well.
So then we went back the way we came, back downstairs, and we still couldn't figure it out. And then there were 2 people sitting like that worked there in the office.
Yeah, workers.
Downstairs. What?
They were workers.
Workers.
Yes, that's what I said. So now I get beaten up.
Just workers. They were workers.
Yes, and they sent us to the traffic department.
And they said, okay, because initially the place where we were supposed to pay says, you can't pay here any more. This is closed. You have to pay elsewhere or something. It wasn't very clear.
Yeah.
So that's when across the way from that sign, we saw this open door and these 2 people at their desks, and like one sitting there, one sitting there. And we said, hi, excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but where do I go to pay the traffic fine? Because the place here just across the way from you is closed. And there's like some notices up it saying they don't accept the traffic fines there anymore. And they said, you have to go to the traffic department. And do I know where the traffic department is? I said, yeah. Okay, thank you. And we started walking out, and I said to the 2 security guards at the front they were the ones who initially told us, you can't go in yet because lunchtime is not over. And they said, no, listen here, let me help you. You go back inside, you turn right.
They did first tell you that these people who work here know nothing.
The one guy said something similar, not exactly as bad as you've just put it. He said, don't listen to anybody else. Listen, I'm going to tell you where to go. He said something along those lines. So we went, according to his instructions, inside, turn right, turn left, and second door. And over there, handed it in, and the lady there, I said, I'm here to pay my traffic fine. There wasn't like a waiting, there was nobody at the counters. There were like 3 counters. So we just went up to a counter. There was no like queue. There were like 2 people off to the side, but they didn't look like that. I think they were waiting for something to come back from beyond the counters. And they said, and I said to her, is it possible that I can get a reduction on this because we're struggling, we're battling? And so she gave me a piece of paper to fill in, and I filled in the paper with your name and blah blah, and why you feel like you should get a reduction. And I mean, what were my reasons? We were unemployed.
Pension.
The only natural, income. The only not natural, regular income that we get is my husband's SASSA. This is my first fine ever. Miles behind with rent schedule, we're going to end up on the street. Was that it?
Actually, work up. I think I can't remember
anything else. Unemployed, struggling, blah blah.
Whatever.
And then she took the form and she said, so I can't pay it now because they have to assess that, and I must come back in 8 days' time. So the 500 Rand for the fine we are keeping and not allowed to touch, not allowed to put it toward rent in case we make no money in the next 8 days, so that we can still have the full traffic fine money. Because wow, just 2 days after that, if I miss the fine, then they start issuing a warrant for my arrest to appear in court because I haven't paid the fine. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello. So that's no good.
Yeah, but it's not just the money for the fine, we have to get petrol money as well.
Yeah, petrol for that day, and then